Hey everybody, welcome to my live video. I'm just going to close this door here for now. Today I wanted to do something really cool for you to help you clear the energy, the heaviness. A lot of us carry a lot of negative emotion around, life situations, not just during this particular time in our life, but even before any of this global catastrophe was going on. We're always hanging on to some type of an emotional energy, and we hang on to it. A lot of people hang on to it for far longer than they need to, and even though this process doesn't resolve the situation at hand, it could greatly reduce how you feel. Like, it can dissipate the energy of it. So in this video, I wanted to show you my process that I go through when I feel a heaviness in my space, whether I feel a heaviness within, like if I happen to be going through something emotional that I'm having a hard time letting go of. So this is my process for feeling better, and you might have your own process, and that's really good, but this is my process. It's quick, it's easy, and it really works for me. So I wanted to also just say before I got into this that a lot of when we are doing energetic type of work, a lot of that has to do with the intention that you set for yourself. So if you go into it thinking, oh, this is just crazy, this is never going to work, you're not going to have the same benefit of the process as you would if you set an intention that this is actually going to clear the energy and make you feel better. Okay? So in the event that I created for it, I did say that there was some things that you needed. So I'm going to go and I'm going to show you what you're going to need for this. So a journal or a piece of paper. Like I journal quite a bit. I have two different journals. I have one for my business ideas and the videos that I'm going to create. They go into my business journal. I also have another journal that is for personal. And I got this idea, well actually I didn't get the idea, but I was reading the book, Julia Cameron, The Artist's Way. And in that book, she suggests that to allow your creativity to come through is to write pages, like three pages every single morning. And it's just basically everything that's in your mind when you get up in the morning, because we store a lot of stuff in our bodies, in our minds, and it's really good for us to be able to release that. And it also, by releasing that, the junk, you get to the actual creativity of what you're doing. Okay, so I have two journals, one for business ideas, and then I have another one for my personal journaling that I use all of the time. You don't have to have a journal. You can use a piece of paper for this exercise. Okay, now the next thing you're going to need is sage. I use sage, and I have this sage here, just like that. It's just loose sage. Some people have it in bundles. And I have Palo Santo right here, and that's going to be for bringing in good energy. And then you're going to need a lighter or matches or rub two sticks together, whatever you want to do. Okay, so here is my process. Basically, in my journal, I write down, oh, you need a pen or paste too. You write down in your journal everything that is heavy in your heart, anything that is upsetting you, anything that you're feeling, anything that is just weighing heavy on your heart. And I do this, like I said, anytime that I'm feeling kind of downsy and bluesy, and just the weight of the world kind of sitting on my shoulder, and I found myself getting down. I write it all down, and then I take that paper, and I'm not going to do it here because I'm not over by the sink, but I actually light this paper. And here's where I said, like, It is the intention behind the act of what you're giving it that's going to have the greatest impact for you. So when I light, once I've written everything down on my paper, I go to the sink, or you can go wherever you want, but in a safe place obviously, and I light this paper, and as I'm lighting it and I'm watching the flames go up and the ashes and things like that, I set the intention that all of these thoughts, feelings, and emotions that I've captured on this paper are going to be sent back up to the universe, up to the divine, that it's going to be transformed into love and light. So that is the first part of the process that I do for when I'm feeling really, really energetically heavy. Then the second part of that is I want to clear my own body of any heavy energy, and I want to also clear my space. And that's where sage, loose sage or bundled sage comes in. So my loose sage, and yeah, I'm going to do a shout out here, but my loose sage, it just comes in this little package here. I get this from Hidden Gem if you're local there in Langford, and they carry loose sage like that. And like I said, it looks like this. It's just it's loose like this, okay? And so what I do is I light this, and I've got a little bowl to capture any kind of the ashes from it. So let's see how I'm going to do this here. Okay, I'm going to light this. God, I'm roasting this morning. Okay, so then I light it like this, and then I blow it out, and then I literally walk around the house like this. I'm going to walk around, okay, and you can see parts of what I'm doing here. And it's basically, what you want to do is you want to have your windows open, okay? So to do this, because you're letting out the negative energy, okay? So you fan it away. You go through every room in your house, okay? The bathroom, and I just dropped it. Ah. Okay, there we go, saved. Okay, and like this, okay, and then you can say a mantra. I'm just going to open up my door here. You can say a mantra that, you know, you're releasing any of the negative energy out of your space to be transformed back to the universe, back to spirit, back to the divine, to be transformed back into love and light. Okay, so then once you're done that, I kind of put this out, okay, and then make sure I don't have a fire in the bathroom there. Nope, no fire. Okay, so then once the energy has been cleared, and you can take your time doing this, like I'm just going through this quickly for you, but you know, take your time doing this and get yourself really into the groove of this and what that feels like, and allow yourself to feel that energy. And then once you finish that, you can take your Palo Santo. Now I wrote down, this stuff smells amazing, and let me tell you where this stuff comes from. It's a mystical tree that grows off the coast of South America, and it's related to myrrh, frankincense, and copo. In Spanish, it literally means holy wood. So who doesn't want some holy stuff coming into their space, right? And it smells like pine, mint, and lemon. It's really, really amazing stuff. So once you have, you know, gone through the clearing stage, and you've done your burning and you've done your clearing, and one thing I didn't do is I didn't sage myself, right? But you can hold it over you, and you can, you know, sage yourself and release all of that negative energy around you. And then once you're ready, then you want to bring in the good mojo back into your space. And that's where I use the Palo Santo. Now, this stuff is really difficult to burn, and but I went to a shop and they showed me what to do with this. So what you do is, I don't know if you can see it or not, but I've kind of cut with my scissors. Where's my scissors? Oh, there. Okay. I've cut with my scissors like little grooves right in there to help it burn better. So now I'm going to light this. I'm going to try not to set my place on fire by dropping this container. Actually, I'll use the other one instead, just in case I do. Okay. All right, so then I light this, and this stuff is super hard, like I said, to light, but cutting those grooves into it, here, I'm just showing you here, cutting those grooves into it really helps to light it. And you want to get a fairly good burn on this. And Hidden Gem also sells this, and they might not be open, you know, given the state of everything, right? So you want to get a good burn, and then you want to blow it out, okay, so that it got that smoke. Oh my God, the smells amazing. And then you do the same thing. You go around, and you might have to light it a few times because it doesn't stay lit long. But you go around and you just bring that, like, it's amazing. It smells amazing. And then you just bring in all of that lovely, energetic, holy, what did I say it was? It was, it means holy wood. You bring in this energy and that really good smelling stuff. So like I said, it's a little bit tricky to work with, but you know, take your time through this process, and oh my God, your place is going to smell amazing, number one. And then yeah, you just go around and you just bring all of this good stuff into your space. And again, go around into every house, or every room in your house. And I won't actually go in there because the last time, if you're just joining me, I dropped the sage. So yeah, you do this, and as you're doing this, you can also, you know, do it over yourself, just to bring in that good energy as well. But like I said, do this. You don't have to rush this process. It really is, it's do it at your own pace. Take your time and write what's in your heart, write what's heavy in your heart. Go through the burning and let that be, you know, sent up back up to the universe to be transformed into light and love, because we want to send everything up there to be transformed, right? It's all of the heaviness of that negative emotion, especially right now. If you happen to be feeling the weight of the world and everything that's going on, if you're feeling that heaviness, it, you know I do. I wake up in the morning. I wake up in the morning sometimes, and you know, there's nothing wrong in my world. There's nothing wrong in my life. My life is great. You know, some people are impacted like horrifically by everything that's going on, but you know, I'm one of the fortunate ones. I'm not so heavily impacted by it. So when I wake up in the morning, I do my meditation, but sometimes I just feel the energy, the heavy energy, and then that stays with me for a few days if I don't take the time to actually clear that. So so this is really good, right? So I write all of the stuff down. I write that, you know, that how I'm feeling or whatever it is I'm trying to move past. You know, if I have money triggers that come up, you know, or if I happen to be missing my ex, I'll write about that. And then I burn that, like I said at the beginning of this video, I burn that and I say, you know, I'm releasing all of this emotion into the universe to be transformed into light and love. And then I go through the saging and clearing out. Remember to open up your windows, because you're actually releasing all of that heavy energy. And then once you're done that, you can close up your windows and your doors, whatever you happen to be opening, and then you can burn this amazing stuff as well. So that is it. I know we got some people watching. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm happy to answer them. I know that Kim and Shadley, I know you guys. I love you guys, and I'm sure that you have. Oh, awesome. Yeah. You might have your own processes as well. I'd love to hear what your process is, and look for ways to incorporate that. But basically, that's my video for this Saturday morning. I'm sending you guys so much love. We're going to get through this, gong show of what's going on in the world. I'm an optimist at heart, so I will always look to optimism before I step into the reality and get bogged down with that. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this live. I've enjoyed doing this. A little bit nerve-wracking, but it was fun. So, and then if you watch it back, you'll see my little foible in the bathroom where I dropped my sage. But oh well, it's part of the experience. Okay, that's it for now. Sending you guys love. Bye.